It's an incredible thing that the UFO topic, that it's so, this is something that Bob Lazar has always said, it's a crime against the scientific community when you can't share this stuff, the reverse engineering programs. It's not part of the scientific process to keep everything so compartmentalized. We're not going to name him, but you and I both know a scientist who's been involved in a reverse engineering program that was from a Russian craft that has to do with lasers. And I think that's okay to say, but you're aware of what I'm saying.
I am, and that's what I was started to say is the Russian provocations where their warplanes fly very close to us. I think it's related to something that they have developed from crashes. That is what I've been told, is that they've developed a weapon system that they can't wait to use against us, and that it came from somewhere else.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Well, I guess that is the whole point of the secrecy. If the UFO reality is what it appears to be, and if our governments are trying to study the UFO technology, and if they are keeping it hidden from the American and kind of global public because of the reason that they want to get a technological advantage, it really makes sense to me. And this is what we're both told over all this time of looking at this, that we are all in a race that people don't know about. But it's a technological race, because anybody that develops this weaponization technology based on the material science of the reverse engineering of these UFOs, they win, hands down, they win. We can create a laser beam or something like that, but these weapons of mass destruction that can be created by reverse engineering the technology, if all of that is true, I get why some of the secrecy is there. You don't want this to get out. You have to hide it.
Well, it's not just speculation. We can guess about it right now, what our government is trying to do in reverse engineering. The Russians that we talked to back then were very clear about it. They were trying to reverse engineer that technology from UFOs.
Yeah.
That was their goal. That was the goal of a nationwide, massively intensive UFO investigation for a decade, and programs that followed, and I'll bet it's still going on.
People talk about disclosure all the time, whatever that means. Like, the public is told about UFOs. If anything brought us close to that, would you say this Russia experience of you coming back, getting all this information, for you, was that a personal version of, holy shit, this is true?
Absolutely. Yeah, I do. I think that, I've said this, I've talked about it in public before, and we put out little bits and pieces from the videos that we shot from both of those trips. The second trip, I went with that crew. I met them on my own and took my own camera, shot my own stand-ups, and tried to be Mr. Newsman in Russia. It's very amateurish in the video quality of everything, but eventually I want to put that all together, maybe a film we can do at some point.
Sure. Well, anyway, thanks for sharing that whole first journey of your trip to Russia. I think, there's a lot. Hopefully you can show me tonight or something, some photos. And we can put that in so people can see it. But man, it's so cool to hear that you actually did that work and got out there. I think more people need to know about it. So hopefully this is a way to show people.
Yeah.
All right,
More
thanks.
to come. Yeah.